Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So last episode I completely messed up trying to build for the Powder Mantle skill. I thought how it would sort of work is, let's say for if you shot something with a normal 2 or normal 3 shot, it would count as like 1 tick towards what you need to build Powder Mantle up. And then if you shot something like the Spreads or the Pierce, each little tick of damage that you saw would only be like 0.1 or 0.2, etc. No, it does not work like that. It actually works far more simply, where every single proc of damage is another count total towards what you need. So I did the stupid thing and made the exact wrong setup for it. So we're going to change that out and actually use that show off Powder Mantle properly this episode. I'm going to be taking my first Pierce build out for it, because I've never actually made a Pierce build for all the times I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. It always kind of felt to me like the, too easy-ish, in a way. Like, I'll take those... Maybe I'll take the Dereliction, just to add a little bit more damage onto our numbers, to see if we can get some big stuff going out. But let me change this out for... I think the Visual Kugel... See, that one has a Piercing 2 you can do, but that one has 1 and 2. Actually, there's no reason really not to take the Cos Borealis' Asterism or Lucent Nargacuga's, because that has 10 more raw defense, or 10 more raw to it, and they both have 0% affinity. The only difference is there is the, Actually, hang on. Maybe I could do something with this. Like, let me just see if I can get the Rampage skill up, because if I can slot on the Kushala gem, and that'll give us affinity as it keeps, like, hitting with it. I just don't know if I... Oh. Oh, it has on. Okay. And I can't put on an... Do I even need that, then? I don't know. Like, I could do that. I guess I'll figure out what I'm going to take with me. I was kind of thinking if I could get that up another Rampage decorations slot, it'd be more useful, but let me just see. If that is the case, I might just bear off with the Nargacugas. Yeah, you know what, I would be, because it just does give you better attack there. Like, this one does let you walk and reload. Or walk fire and walk reload. This one I think is only walk reload, but I think I might still just try the Nargacuga out. Another one I could possibly work at, though I'd have to try and build for the Frenzy virus, would be the Fallenness Fortitude, because this does have a Pierce 2 rapid fire. It's just that in order to get the affinity, I'd need to slot in... let me see about Chaotic Gore Magala. Now, see, Bloodlust... Oh, actually, maybe... I don't know if I'd really have that much... I may actually take this, because that allows me to build up Powder Mantle, as well as for that. So we'll try doing a little bit different. How much attack does this have? This has 356 already as a base, too, so I think we are going to try this out. Okay, decoration-wise, I know I'm going to need to get the 3 salvos. I do have the slots for piercing. Now, should I try going, like, all out on this build, or should I try to keep it more in the idea of, like, we don't have the 4 slots to work with? Because I do technically have the Pierce Jewel. I'm going to slot it in. I haven't really used those too much, so you know what? Let's just see how all out stupid we can go with this. Okay, there's Absorber full. Quick reload I can build a couple towards. I'm not going to build for Thrift, because I don't think I really want that too much. I don't know if I could build for Crit Boost, too. Oh, actually, I can slot... This will be quite interesting. And I guess I'll go for Anti-Wyvern. Like, it is nice to have the Anti-Jewels available here. It's just, it does kind of depend on what I'm going after for, like, making the most of it that I can. So let me just take those out. I might as well just grab from the box, because I have so much stuff stored up in here. Yeah, that should do. And we'll probably go for an Anomaly Investigation to try this set out. I should actually see what I have, like, to go after? I don't have a bear off to be able to go after that. I'm looking for just a single monster. I mean, I've already done a Gormagala. Maybe we'll try a Seething Base. Ooh, or should we go... Maybe we'll try Stupidly Strong all out and go after Scorn Magnamalo. I'm going to take Hanoa and Minoto, just because they are the best with the hunting horns you can give them. It's just so handy to have them like that. But yeah, we'll try this out, see how it goes. I'm curious to see how it's all going to work out. Like, oh, actually, you keep the minus 20% affinity. That doesn't go up as well. Interesting. I'm going to be curious to see, because oh, we also have 2 of Berserk on. Yeah, this'll be quite an interesting test of this. Powder Mantle with Berserk skill. Did not mean for getting the Berserk skill, but I guess we'll see how it all plays together. I don't have the Dereliction skill on, which is probably a good thing, because Berserk stacks with all other effects that will, like, drain your health gradually over time. And I did get a little bit of helpful information in the comments about, like, how the Berserk skill keeps working. As you take more attacks, or, like, suffer more damage while you have the Berserk skill active, basically switching to the blue scroll, what you're going to encounter is the health diminish is going to increase further. So I'm going to not spend too much time trying to get the investigations. I'm just going to work at getting ourselves all prepped to see how we fare against Magnamalo. But yeah, I still kind of feel like the Pierce shot is a little too safe and reliable. I feel like it could use a little... Well, I haven't really tried it too much when it comes to, like, how it performs endgame-wise, but I still feel like just from a little bit I was doing, trying to tinker for Powder Mantle on my own time, you really stay too safe with it. You basically can get to snipe from super far away, so if you have, like, you're hunting with other people, there is a specific skill, I think, that lets you basically get targeted less often by the monster, so you could basically be nothing but fire support, or supporting fire, and the monster might never really target you. Okay, we don't have a health drain yet. That's probably because I haven't encountered the monster to trigger it to start. I think it's once you get into combat with the monster, then things like the Berserk skill start taking away your health gradually, or it causes the Frenzy Virus to become active. It is nice to have the info dump on quite a few of the skills, but some of them, they still do leave out some important parts. Yeah, so we'll just go up this way. We can hit a few of these bushes. It is nice to get the defense boosts. Like, the big one I always try getting and maxing out, and don't even, like, think about the others, is try and get the health boost. I don't know if you would actually get enough of a defense boost from, like, the spear birds to make it matter that much in high rank, or in master rank. It probably mattered quite a bit more when it came to high rank, but because stats and everything go up, I can't really say if you care as much to get those, like, to their maximums. It is another thing I'm kind of surprised we never saw come in with master rank, was the Petalists get more upgrades. Because you got an awful large variety of them in base Rise, but then once you hit master rank, they just completely, like, fall off their use for you. Or they didn't keep increasing with everything else. Yeah, we'll snatch that. I might go through ammo pretty quickly, given we don't have the spare shot skill. Oh, sorry, Kelby, but you were kind of tucked in here.
What's this?
Yeah, so looks like we'll be able to snag... we might actually be completely full for our defense spear bird, but we'll still try this. Okay, it sounds like he already picked us up somehow. Oh, I think he was actually going after the Nahavras. Even the large monsters hate those things. now. Kinda glad I haven't gone into the Berserk skill yet. Ooh. I don't even know how we knocked him over that quickly.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, and there was already our first proc of the Powder Mantle. So as you can see, it doesn't build up like how I thought it would be, where it slowly gains a modifier over time, or like certain attacks don't proc a full count towards it. Every little damage proc counts at building it up.
Targeting you.
Where's it going? Are you gonna be okay?
Okay, I definitely lost quite a bit of health there. But we'll be able to quickly regenerate quite a bit of it. And we'll keep on him. But yeah, I don't actually know if we've gotten the Powder Mantle to burst once yet or not. I don't think so. And you know what, I might as well just like get some of these stuff. If they're right along the way, why not collect them while we're here, right? Oh, that hurt a little bit. Okay, well, it seems like his focus has shifted, so let's just keep working. But yeah, all those little procs you're seeing of like 4, 3, 5, those are counting towards the total you need in order to get the Powder Mantle to go off. I am kind of surprised at one thing, though, and that's like, I thought Coalescence usually gave you all of your health back, but it doesn't seem like it is. Do have to admit, we're getting a few Powder Mantles off. It's just that it's kind of hard to see them because of, like, using the piercing shots. There we go. I thought we'd probably knock it out of its state. And there's already another Powder Mantle building up. I think if you are going to try a Powder Mantle like Bowgun, or maybe even just like Bowgun build in general, piercing is going to be your best bet to build it up rather quickly and reliably. There was another nice burst. Yeah, every Powder Mantle burst that goes off seems to be at least 500. I think sometimes it's gone up to 600. But when we investigate the skill more, it's going to say, like, it's not affected by anything like Blast Off or increasing your blast damage. it seems to have more of a static number. And I don't even know if the blast actually went off there.
After it!
Like, it looks like it builds up to blue sometimes, but then you don't really see, like, the large number you're usually expecting to come across. Ooh, but you know what? That brew here is going to be pretty helpful. And since we are right along the way... Okay, I definitely should have kept going a little further. But that's one nice thing about where I... Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm going to snag that, because I can use that to make a little more. Yeah, we can keep going. Oh, might as well snag maybe a shiny from Rajang? Yeah. There we go. And it looks like he's gone up into his, yeah, that attack, once you learn the timing of it, really isn't too bad. There's another proc of... Ooh, there we go. Managed to get a position for that way even the delayed Kitnator to do quite a bit of help. Yeah, we're definitely going through, like, ammo supplies pretty quickly. But I think we're also doing not too bad a damage pump out with it all. There was a coalescence going off. So yeah, it will heal you up to, like, full health. Ooh. He got a little angry at me there. I can't really say I blame him. Ooh, that was almost pretty bad. Oh, there's a part break. I think that's the first one we've actually had this entire hunt. Okay, we weren't quite able to stop that anomaly first. Yeah, I'm going to swap back so I can heal up. There we go. So I think... I'm not sure if Coalescence heals... What it might be is it heals the... Uh-oh, hang on. Yeah, let me just make sure I avoid that. It might heal up the red bar. Oh, there's another part break. And we'll probably actually be in store for a Wyvern ride. Yeah, let me snag this, because this will be a fair way to get some extra materials for our fight. Oh, and there was the Powder Mantle procking off for us. Oh, come on, fire off. There we go. And can we get... Oh yeah, this was a pretty nice Wyvern ride on it. Oh, Okay, well, thankfully, seething actually saved us there. Oh, there you are. And there's another bit of health. I really gotta watch our health drain, because you can see it right now, how it's, like, going back and forth so heavily like that. Okay, I've got to switch over. I still got to try balancing the two much better. Oh. Okay, well. I guess we can go bring him over to Rajang, although... Yeah, we'll bring him over to Rajang, then I'll try to come back here for all these materials. It just kind of sucks to think, like, oh, I don't want to forget everything that's on the ground. Oh, come on, just get the attack in. There we go, smack him around, and we got another part break off Magnum All. Now this is where Rajang is probably one of the best Wyvern Rides, just because of how quickly and easily damage can be pumped out with it. And you know what, let's just go right to the Punisher. Okay, as much as I'd like to finish him off right here, I am going to just, Come on, Ashley, I just want to go and snag all the goodies we can, because it would be a shame to lose everything we've gotten from, Basil and Magnum Hollow there. Rajang is kind of in the area, but hopefully he'll just let us sneak in and swoop what we need. It's just, some hunting habits die hard. There's materials that are easily just picked up, might as well snag them all. I mean, you never know, maybe we get stupidly lucky and get, like, the mantelpiece from them. Not quite, wait a minute. Isn't the Rancor scale, like, one of the, afflicted materials? Oh, no, wait, no, it's not. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that was too bad for what we were using. 1656 isn't a bad time. And I did take a little bit more going after some of the anomaly investigation stuff, as well as coming back for the loot. Again, Powder Mantle, every single little damage proc counts towards building its total to be started again. So don't be too afraid of, like, thinking, oh, okay, well, maybe if I use something like, say, just Pierce or Spread, those are only going to give me fractions to a single addition towards the total it needs. Nope. Nope, every little proc counts. So, Shrapnel, Spread, Pierce, every single thing of those are going to be handy to build towards it. So I would probably recommend Pierce is the easiest one to build with, because you're going to stay a little further back, and it's more consistent to keep hits going out. But you can really just play around with it as you'd like. Sunbreak is still very versatile for whatever builds you'd like to come up with and piece together. And this was mostly just hodgepodge together to try to make use of the bowgun with the Frenzy Virus. There's probably much more optimized builds you can make with this, without doubt. Oh, that's kind of a nice for just like a little bonus going on this hunt. We got another one of like the mantle pieces. Oh, actually, no, one thing I do kind of hope gets fixed is when you come into like the second part of the reward screen, if you try to toggle the UI, you still have the bottom right here that still says like all your guide options. I kind of wish what it would do is, if you do it on the material turn-in screen, that gets hidden as well. But if you do it after that screen, you still have that annoying thing in the bottom. I'm definitely taking a screenshot of that, because I think that's a pretty epic shot of, like, him trying to reach up and roar. Yeah, now we're up to 127. Just unlocked a lot of other super powerful monsters for the investigations. And we can head back with this. I think Powder Mantle could be an interesting one, but because of how it works for, like, say, pierce and spread ammo and probably shrapnel, you won't always get to see the nice big boom, because you don't know where in a pierce volley it might proc in. It could be the first shot and the first tick of it, or it could be the tail end of a different shot. It does sometimes feel a little hard to keep track on. Did the piercing shots proc actually trigger on the monster, or did it seem like to happen afterwards? It can be a little hard to figure out the best bet for it. But yeah, there was just our Powder Mantle, Pierce build, Berserk, Frenzy, whatever you want to call it build. I'll let you guys see it as well right now in just a moment. Just clear off some of these little things. Wait, why? What thing is it saying that I've... Okay, whatever. And then, yeah, just something there. So yeah, let me go into the info here for it. Just that way you guys can see everything that's, like, plunked in and given to this. There's... the big thing is probably having to work your way up through the anomaly investigations for, like, the extra pierce thing I put in. It's like, we were able to get Tenderizer level 3, we got Crit Boost 3, we also got Salvo 3, we got a lot of nice, just basic things to boost up our attack with that, and I highly do suggest trying to get yourself an Evade Extender gem, like, Evade Extender Talisman, with at least level 2 to it, and Recoil Down level 2 is what it actually has. It's just because we have an Absorber Jewel it says 3, but having the Evade Extender like that with the recoil just saves on so many one slots that a lot of the armors you're starting to see in the endgame don't super have to them. Like, the Risen Kaiser doesn't have any one slots to it, neither did the Chaotic Gore Megala. If it wasn't for the Fallenness Virtue, we wouldn't have had anything for quick load. So it kind of helps to have, like, something high of things that would take one slots now. And then maybe I'll also just go into the status and slowly go through, like, all the stuff we see there, just so you guys kind of know what's there. Like, again, I don't know if you guys would ever use this, but I just want to show off these little builds that I come up with, try out. I don't know if a lot of channels are just trying different builds or making weird combinations, or it's more just like trying to push for meta stuff. I figure, let's just try some different stuff out, see how it feels, show off how it performs. You guys can decide what you like or what you dislike. I think what I'm going to do next episode is I'm going to focus it on auto reload. It's a mechanic I still have a lot of questions about, and I honestly don't see a lot of good to it. But we'll go through a nice video talking about that, showing it off, next time on Sunbreak. So for now, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.